before. Can they make it a three-peat? Hong Kong, China here against Japan. And here they are, out onto their home turf. Hong Kong, China in their white shirts. Michael Coverdale, James Christie, Liam Herbert, Jules Baron, Bryn Phillips and Matteo Habitabile are the starters for Japan. They'll be formidable here. Former core nation in HSBC Sevens, of course. And this a preview of the 20th Asian Games taking place in Japan in September. Tom Mitchell alongside on commentary. Feels like a cup final, this, doesn't it? Host nation on deck, Claymore up for grabs.
It's absolutely pumping in the stadium. It's a packed house in Hong Kong. And they're going to watch their homeboys have a crack against Japan to lift some silverware.
South stand packed to the rafters. Kai Tak Stadium is ready. Melrose Cup Claymore Invitational men's final. Japan in black get us underway. Well taken by the host team. Phillips is going to kick early. Coverdale chasing. Running back is Nakano for Japan. Does really well. Just gets it on the bounce with the left hand. They get a penalty. They go quick. This is Riku Tokito. And the power man up front is Hattori. And a good opportunity here for Japan. A little double clutch. It's gone forward. If that came off a Hong Kong China hand,
got anything more?
could have been a yellow card. Pick up, they drive again over the sideline. Penalty, double whistle, might well be a yellow.
Number 5. 5, deliberate knock on.
Yoshi Koga.
Yep, deliberate.
Right of the Rico. In fact, sorry, it is the Hong Kong China player.
Habitabile, who's been given his marching orders, I think. Just a lingering fingertip in the midst of this. He's behind him, so
Boys.
I don't know if he knows much about it, but that is always going to be a yellow in sevens. No two ways about it. Non-negotiable. So, great opportunity for Japan. They've got no one marking the scrum half here. So, Shirakuni's going to have an opportunity to run and create a 4v3 in the back line.
Here come the Brave Blossom Sevens. 7-on-6 with the power play. That's over the head of Ayana. And hear that noise just with the ball going over the sideline.
Yeah, it's not smart, really. When you've got the player advantage, you're best off using the hands if you can. You just need to straighten, pick off the defenders a little bit. Not great execution there from Japan on their first opportunity.
Right, let's go now.
Capitalise with the player advantage. Bit of graft work now for Hong Kong China to get away from their own line. It's a good line out off the back.
Nice offload in contact to Liam Herbert. Most capped. Second most capped Hong Kong player is Coverdale. Michael Coverdale, 54 caps for him. Most caps of all time for Hong Kong. China. Penalty comes their way. James Christie, captain with the ball in his hands there. Just going to slow this down. They're in their own 22. They need to find an exit.
It's absolutely mad in here. He's booting off in the Hong Kong stadium. Here's where the pen is. I'm very grateful for this pen. Not far off, you know.
They had a heartbreaking extra time loss against Canada. They were eliminated Well, Hong Kong, China, from advancing from 7-3 in Dubai. And James Christie, the captain, said he was so excited to return here to Kaisak Stadium to defend their Claymore title. Here's Buron. Coverdale. Often see him looming on the edge. Christie gets it away. Herbert. Liam Herbert, all that experience, and the chest pass can't be held by Fong Kit Fung.
Thank you. Knock on.
Importantly, though, they've eaten up that 2-minute sin bin really well. Good defence here from Japan, just forcing the error. The young Italian man, born and bred in Hong Kong, Matteo Bittiville, is coming back on to the park. There's Bill Greening, coach of Japan.
Yeah, winner here as a player with England multiple times.
Yeah, I had a good chat with him in the food hall about what he's trying to do with this Japanese side and bring it into the central pathway of the Japanese rugby program, and how he can try and cultivate relationships with the universities as much as anything else.
Yeah, really important, isn't it? Access to players. Sneak down the short side. Shirakuni has gone over the sideline there. That was a
You changed your line.
Play, but they got away with it because the obstruction is the call.
Scrum. Scrum.
So where the ball went out, they get a penalty, and they're going to choose a scrum, are they?
You changed your line. Scrum.
So there's the scoot down the short side. It's a decent option to go for the nudge there. Yurada Shirakuni. And they're in a good position.
Bryn Phillips has been done there.
Crouch.
Changing his line. I mean,
Bind.
you don't have to get out of the way, but it's all about the pictures you paint to the referee.
Just both sides, hold the weight, both teams. Let's go, quick reset.
Just waiting for someone to break the deadlock here as the seconds tick away in the first half. Someone needs to grab it.
Set!
Ryodo Shirakuni feeds the scrum for Japan, then he sets off. And they've got a good opportunity on the overlap here. Here's Suwoka. What a tackle that is from Fong Kit Fung. Having come up with the error over on the far side, try saver there. Another decision goes their way. Shirakuni goes quickly, looking for the opening try here. More good defence coming in on Koga. Ball's available for Shirakuni once more. He runs the show. Here's Nakano. Chop tackle on him by Liam Herbert. Tokito. Riku Tokito, he's tackled 5 metres out. Shiwachi. Nakano. On the cut, Shirakuni. Nakano! Will score for Japan. Takemichi Nakano. And the super fan is happy.
Well, they made a little bit heavy weather of it. They're super flat in the back line, which meant they had to do a little bit more intricate play before they could convert this one. Takemichi Nakano eventually coming around on the wrap, shows the dummy, and there it is, there's the opening score. Nothing that Bryn Phillips can do to stop it from that position. Extras. Keep a keen eye on this one.
Hands off.
A close game. Just the 5 points. Separated teams after pretty much a whole half to play.
All the action's been down the northern end, hasn't it? South Stand are itching to get involved in this contest. It is absolutely jumping over there. Went for a little walk earlier, Tom Mitchell. It's not for the faint-hearted. The South Stand here at Kaisak Stadium, I can tell you. But here comes James Christie, captain of Hong Kong. A nice offloading contact of Buron. Liam Herbert has been lively. Stands in the tackle, flicks it out the back. Rory Stewart-Cox, who scored a worldie earlier in the tournament, is out there. And here they come, Hong Kong, China, Christie to Phillips. Bryn Phillips back inside, here it is. Here it is. The South Stand erupts at the Kai Tak Stadium. Hong Kong level the scores, kick to come.
Oh, this just had the whiff of a try right from the word go. It's a nice bit of rap play. Bryn Phillips importantly gives it the straight, and look at him get his arms free through the contact. Matteo Abitibile's come back on after his yellow card. And then comes up with the goods, scoring in front of the South Stand. It doesn't get better than that.
Phillips with the extra two, he was the assist. And Hong Kong China lead on home turf. Half-time, 7-5 to the hosts in the Claymore final. Oh, look at the scenes here. There was a bit of talk, Tom Mitchell, when we moved across the bay from the old SOCOM Post Stadium on the island about, you know, how it would affect this tournament. Well, I think question answered. Look at that all weekend long. Standing room only.
It's my first time seeing it here, Roops. And I'll tell you what, well, put it this way, I'm relieved that you made your way back from the South Stand. It's good to have you back up here. Thought we might have lost you. You'd look good in one of those suits.
They brought the sign to, and that's the sign from the SOCOM Post Stadium, the Hong Kong Stadium. Over the road near Happy Valley, just up the road from Causeway Bay. It's all about tradition, this place. Since 1976, this tournament, and 50 years on, it is a celebration of community and sport and, of course, rugby sevens. Hong Kong China lead Japan by 2 points in the Melrose Claymore Invitational Final. Crowd went absolutely crazy when they levelled the scores just before half-time. The conversion put them in front. Coverdale working hard there off the restart. Phillips and O'Brien, and here is Phillips again, and he's given it to Rory Stewart-Cox. Stewart-Cox! Oh, Coxie! That's magnificent! Hong Kong trying to extend their lead.
Oh, soak it up. The roars. And there for Rory. Rory Stewart-Cox gets on the end of it. Scooped up by Phillips, is always in the action. The dish off, and the man who scored one of the tries of the weekend gets another one, this time from closer range, but it still needed some scoring. Smashes it down in the try area. Cox, he was absolutely buzzing. He was almost overwhelmed when you interviewed him, Roops, about playing here in front of the home crowd, and I tell you what, it's just so special.
Ball's reached the 10.
And they have the ball back again to Hong Kong China. 12-5 they lead it. Good carry there from Matteo Avisa-Bialik, try scorer in the first half. High arm, so they're going to get a penalty here.
Twice you've already asked me about stuff. Don't ask any more.
Seb Bryan, co-captain, along with Christie, says let's kick to the corner.
Here's the high shot, right over the shoulder, yeah, clear as day.
Number 5 and number 10, sub. 5 and 10.
Bryan copping one up around the chops a little bit. There's Jules Buron.
Okay. Just wait for my whistle, all right? Thank you. Time's on.
Sometimes you get distracted at the Hong Kong Sevens. Not for this one. All eyes are on the host nation. Trying to win the Claymore final. They're in again. It is Avita Biale once more. 2 tries for him, 3 for the weekend.
Oh, he's coming up with the goods. It's off the line out. He just opens up. It's the half show. It's the deception of the runaround. And he just feels the defenders sit off him. And he's in such hot form. Matteo Abitabile does not need a second invite, but he's got a second score.
Oh, South Stand, North Stand, doesn't matter to him.
He's completed the set.
Good lead now, 19-5 for Hong Kong. Japan lifted high, player
lands on the side, yellow card.
Contact in the air, automatic yellow. Hong Kong, China down to 6.
Yeah, time's off.
How much of a part will this play in the outcome of this final? Herbert it is.
There's still plenty of time to go. This is going to be a lung-busting effort required. See there. Suoka is high in the air. That would have knocked the wind out of him for sure. Herbert coming in on the challenge. Just can't get anywhere near it. Unless you're going to win the ball and not the player that's being lifted. Keeping the player safe in that area of the game. Games can swing in these moments, Root.
Time's off. Crouch!
So defensive work required from the team in white shirts here, because Japan have a big opportunity with a long time to go in the Claymore final. 4 minutes. They're going to work it over to the near side here, and they're going to kick. Japan, it's a good one behind Rory Stewart-Cox, who he does well. He's very fast. Got back, and then carried, and that just allows a bit more time, although the penalty does go against them. Really good work there from Ren Uchi. Debut for Japan Sevens, and he's won possession for his team, and they score here. Sarah Inui with the try for Japan. The conversion will make it a 1-score game.
Well, they do a really good job of playing quick, fizzing it to where there's the extra man advantage on the outside. Sarah Inui just closing the gap. All the points matter now. This is a big kick.
Is to get them within 7, doesn't make it, so a little buffer still with 50 seconds left on that sin bin.
Well, the try was met with boos from pretty much everyone in the stadium except those ones. Fans right
Worth
there.
noting though, Mitch, when Japan play, if they're not playing Hong Kong, China, the host team, they do get a lot of support here in Hong Kong. But on this occasion, all the noise is for the team in white. They've got to manage a few more seconds of this yellow card. Visa Diable with the
Use it now.
carry into contact there. That was a good carry from Juliana. And here they come again over the 22. Juliana looking to make a difference here. Here's Phillips, who's really run the show the scrum half. Did an interview in the week about how important this is for Hong Kong China Sevens rugby. It's their shop window, he calls it, as they look to defend their title at the Asia Games, which will be held in Japan later this year. And for 3 straight in that tournament. Here's the man who's got 2 tries so far. Penalty though to Japan, 90 seconds left. 2-score game. If they score next, we could be up for a grandstand finish. Oh, the pass was just too far in front.
Thank you. Time's off.
And Uchi just couldn't flick it up with the boot.
Japan 8,
Well, they had
Japan
it.
9.
It was on. It was the moment. The score there. They would have been right in amongst it. They would have
9.
given themselves a chance. He went for the desperate tap-up. I thought it was going to be a masterful bit of skill,
Okay.
but he just couldn't
You're not going off anymore.
put it in. It was a pretty average pass to him.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, then Uchi couldn't gather it off the boot.
Listen to the noise here inside the Kaitak. James Christie.
All good? All right.
Watching on, hoping his teammates can see them home here.
Okay. Yeah, you stay on, guys.
It'll be a throw for Hong Kong, China to the liner. Phillips gets it off the top, and here they come again. 19-10, minute to go, they've lost possession once more. Really good tackle that from Uemura for Japan. He's forced the error, and now they've got a shot, but they need to hurry up. Remember, you can score a try, turn down the conversion, and go for a restart if you want. And here comes Japan. They're almost there. They reach out and they score. Naoya Ogita, in his debut tournament for the Brave Blossom Sevens, has given them some hope here.
What a moment for the young man. He comes from the turnover. What a shot that is. Uemura. And then they make no mistake this time on the far side.
Now, importantly, Son Mitchell, because there was more than 30 seconds on the clock before they scored the try, means we will have a restart, even if it goes to 0. So he's going to kick the conversion here to try and get them closer. It just misses, but it's a 4-point game, and we're not done yet.
Oh, what entertainment. There's a bit of nervousness floating around the stadium now, but I'll tell you what, there's going to be roars.
Final play, Melrose Claymore Invitational final. Ball's loose, Hong Kong, China are onto it. Oh, it went forward, but that might be the end. It is the end. And the host team, Hong Kong, have gone 3 straight in the Melrose Claymore Invitational. They've knocked over great rivals Japan. And this Kaitak crowd absolutely love it.
Oh, the roar is just reverberating around the Kaitak right now. Vibrating here up in the commentary box. What a moment for Hong Kong, China. Their men's team has gone out there and they've got it done in an absolute thriller.
Okay, we can get some reaction from you straight away. And Matteo Visabiale is with Alicia.
Matteo, talk to us. What's going through your head right now? You've just won the Melrose Claymores Shield here at Kaitak Stadium.
Yeah, I'm ecstatic. It's the best stadium in the world, and yesterday we were a little disappointed with the results, so huge for us to develop, to build on yesterday's performance, and what a crowd to do in front of.
You bounced back from that loss against Japan. Will we see you in that South Stand later today celebrating?
I'm not allowed to say that, but potentially.
Well, you've definitely deserved it. Go and enjoy the celebrations. It's massive for Hong Kong, China. Rugby, well done, mate.
Thank you, and thank you so much to everyone who came out. Thank you.
Thanks, Matteo.
Oh, 2 tries in your home building to win your home event. This might not be the premier elite level of HSBC Sevens, but you can be absolutely sure this means an enormous amount to James Christie and his team.
So much of this about inspiring young players as well, knocking about this stadium, watching at home, doing it in their backyard in front of their home fans, seeing the success and the graft of these boys. They bring new players into the game. Get your selfies when you can. So many of these players have carried this program for so long. The likes of James Christie, Liam Herbert, Seb Bryan, Bryn Phillips, great familiar faces.
Yeah, they walk up the steps. They've replicated this like at the old Hong Kong Stadium across the bay. They have a balcony here where the dignitaries will be on hand to hand over the tankers. The scarves around the neck, that's another tradition at Cathay HSBC Hong Kong Sevens. Absolutely brilliant moment for all of these players. And there's some big names up on that balcony as well, handing him over. Mr. Paul Chan, Financial Secretary, the Government of Hong Kong. Chris Brook, Chairman of the Hong Kong China Rugby. Brian Stevenson, VP of Hong Kong China Rugby. John Jeffries, Vice Chairman of World Rugby. Wilford Inc, Chairman of the Major Sports Events Committee. And the Honourable Kenneth Fock, Vice President, Sports Federation and Olympic Committee of Hong Kong China. And Mr. Ronald Lam, Cathay Group Chief Executive Officer. And there's the Claymore, and Abdelatif Benazi, French legend, helps hand that over. Hong Kong, China, champions in Hong Kong again. They will celebrate tonight, and so they should. The two captains, Seb Bryan and James Christie, raising the Claymore high. This great innovation, a tribute, a nod to where this wonderful sport that was invented by Ned Haig, a butcher in Melrose in 1888. And here they are, paying tribute to that and celebrating a win in the Kai Tak Stadium. Great scenes.
Thank God that game was invented all the way back then, and all the joy and enjoyment it's given us.
Gave us all a job too, mate. So the signatures are being written, the selfies are being taken. Rory Stewart-Cox had his part to play in the final as well. And the South Stand, as if they didn't have any more reason to party here in Hong Kong. Loved that game, that final of the Claymore Invitational. Should we check in with what's coming up here in finals night in Hong Kong? Look at that, the medal rounds are on the way. We start with the women's third place playoff. Canada against France. The men's bronze medal match between New Zealand and Spain, who played in their first ever semi-final today. Then the Women's Cup final. The Black Ferns are going for a fourth straight title here, up against great rivals Australia. And then the Men's Cup final. Can South Africa do what they've never done before and win a cup final here in Hong Kong? They're up against the defending champions, Argentina. We'll see in just under